by the window where the morning light would fall. Sat mama's rocking chair against the faded wall. The creaking wood would sing a tune I knew by heart, a gentle rhythm that would never let us part. You'd wrap me close in quilts your mother stitched with care, and rock away my worries from that weather chair. Oh, mama's rocking chair, you held us through the years, through lullabies and scraped up knees and childhood fears. That steady sway could calm the storms inside my head. Now I'm grown, but I still hear those songs you say in mama's rocking chair. The afternoon would stretch like honey in that room, while fiddle tunes from Daddy's radio would bloom. You'd hum along and stroke my hair with gentle hands, teaching me the peace that only love understands. Sunlight dancing patterns on the hardwood floor, while time stood still behind our old screen door. Oh, mama's rocking chair, you held us through the years, through lullabies and scraped up knees and childhood fears. That steady sway could calm the storms inside my head. Now I'm grown, but I still hear those songs you say in mama's rocking chair. Now the chair sits empty in my childhood home. The silence echoes where your voice once hung. But when the world gets heavy and I need to find that shelter where you rock my restless mind, I close my eyes and feel you there. Oh, mama's rocking chair, you held us through the years, through lullabies and scraped up knees and childhood fears. That steady sway could calm the storms inside my head. Now I'm grown, but I still hear those songs you say in mama's rocking chair. Yes, I still hear those songs you say in mama's rocking chair.
La-da-da, la-da-da, oh, the seasons turn. La-da-da, da-da, watch the old farm burn. You've been working this land since your daddy's time. Same old furrow, same old hat, planting seeds in a line, oh, la-da. In the fields, rust and dust, where your granddaddy used to roam. Time keeps taking what it must, but the earth still calls you home. La-da-da, la-da-da, morning frost on the fence post. Sun breaks through the haze. You remember what matters most in these fading autumn days. Watch the corn bend low, feel that harvest wind blow. La-da. In the fields, rust and dust, where your granddaddy still calls you home. La da da, la da da. Seasons change, but you remain standing in the morning rain. All the years, all the pain made you who you are today. La da da. Barn's been painted twice now, tractors running fine. You keep pushing through somehow, reading weather signs. Same old dirt beneath your boots, same old sky above, rolling deep like ancient roots. This is what you love. In the fields of rust and dust, where your granddaddy used to roam, time keeps taking what it must, but the earth still calls you home. La da da, la da da. Oh, the seasons turn. La da da, la da da. Let the old fire burn. La la la. Sunday morning bells. You remember those steps, don't you? White paint chipped and worn, Mama's hand in mine, walking slow, Sunday dress and all. Same pews, same prayers, week after week we go. Those steps knew our footsteps, those steps they still know. On the steps, on the steps, to where we learn. On the steps, where we learn to believe. You count the boards beneath our feet, 7 up to that old door. Preacher's voice would carry out, same as the Sunday before. Your small shoes beside my boots, side by side we'd stand. Those steps held our family, those steps understand. On the steps, Sunday after Sunday, those steps, still calling us home. Now you're grown and moved away, but I still see you there. Little hands folded tight, bow your head in prayer. When I pass by on Sunday, I can hear our song. Those steps remember everything, those steps they sing along. On the steps, where we learn to believe. Where we learn to Found it there in that drawer. Same old place like before. Grandpa's gone, but you're still here. Rusty blade, crystal clear. Taught me right, taught me wrong. How to cut, how to be strong. Little knife, little knife, cut my way through this life. Little knife. Summer days, whittling wood. Said, boy, listen. Said, boy, good. Hands like bark, eyes like rain. Showed me how to work through pain. Little knife, eyes like rain. Showed me how to work through pain. Little knife, little knife, cut my way through this life. Now I teach my own son what you show, what you do till you come. Little knife, little knife, cut my way through this life. Little knife. Feel your hand on my shoulder. Getting wise, getting older. Same old blade, same old way. Grandpa see every day. Little knife, little knife, cut my way through this life. Little knife, little knife, little knife, cut my way through this life. Little knife. Found it there in that drawer. Won't forget anymore. I see her dancing in the yard tonight, bare feet spinning in the grass so green. Mason jar catching firefly light. Simple moments, sweetest I've ever seen. Summer lightning in a mason jar. Childhood magic ain't gone too far. When the world gets heavy, I close my eyes, see her chasing fireflies. Mama calls from the porch swing there. Come inside now, it's getting late. But she's lost in wonder without a care. Time stands still at the garden gate. Summer lightning in a mason jar. Childhood magic ain't gone too far. When the world gets heavy, I close my eyes, see her chasing fireflies. Years have passed, but I still recall how she laughed at nothing at all. Taught me joy, don't need a reason. Life's too short for any season. Now I'm watching my own little one Their feet dancing in the evening air, learning what I always knew. Wonders awaiting everywhere. Summer lightning in mason jar, childhood magic ain't gone too far. When the world gets heavy, I close my eyes, see her chasing fireflies. Simple moment, sweetest I've ever seen. Mason jar catching firefly light. You used to sit right there where the rain falls now, where the rain falls now. Thunder rolls like your voice did. Hey, babe. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch, washing away what we were. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch. Time moves but I don't stir, baby. You said you'd come back home when the storm clears out, when the storm clears out. But the weather ain't the only thing that's gone south. Baby, rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch, washing away what we were. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch. Time moves but I don't stir, baby. Water drips through the boards where your feet touch ground, where your feet touch ground. Every drop's a memory of love I lost and found. Hey, yeah. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch, washing away what we were. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch. Time moves but I don't stir, baby. You're somewhere dry tonight, while I'm drowning here in the space you left behind, in the space you left behind, baby. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch, can't wash away this hurt. Rain on an empty porch, rain on an empty porch, still waiting for your return, baby. Where the rain falls now, where the rain falls now, hey. Box beneath the bed, dust and years, paper thin warm, salt stained tears. Your hand across the page, faded ink. Time to burn, time to burn, time to think. Match Head strikes the box match, head strikes the box match, head strikes. Fire takes the words you wrote. Fire takes the words you wrote. Smoke and ash, all that's left to float. Fire takes the words you wrote. Remember how you signed your name with hearts. Now the flame tears apart each promise that we made, each sweet lie. Watch them curl, watch them curl, watch them die. Box beneath the bed, dust stained years. Box beneath the bed, match, head strikes the box match, head strikes the box match, head strikes. Fire takes the words you wrote. Fire takes the words you wrote. Smoke and ash, all that's left to float. Fire takes the words you wrote. Fire takes the words you wrote. Ashes in the wind, ashes in the wind. Gone like summer rain, gone like summer rain. Nothing left to mend, nothing left to mend. Free from all this pain, free from all this pain, free from all this pain. Fire takes the words you wrote. Fire takes the words you wrote. Smoke and ash, all that's left to float. Fire takes the words you wrote. Fire takes the words you wrote. Match, head strikes the box, head strikes, gone. Still taste you on this bottle rim. 3 months gone, but you're still here. Your perfume makes the bourbon sin. Can't wash away what disappeared. Empty glass, empty bed. Your ghost won't leave my head. Whiskey on her lips, taste won't fade away. Burns like hell, but I drink it anyway. Every drop reminds me what I lost that day. Whiskey on her lips, I wish you would've stayed. Damn this bottle, damn this pain. But I'll pour another just the same. Your lipstick stain still marks my shirt. The one you wore that final night. Said things we both knew would hurt. I'm drowning in the whiskey light. I smell slow in my glass, like promises it couldn't last. Whiskey on her lips, taste don't fade away. Burns like hell, but I drank it anyway. Every drop reminds me what I lost that day. Whiskey on her lips, wish you would've stayed. Damn this bottle, damn this pain. But I'll pour another just the same. Should've held you closer, made you stay. I'm getting older, drinking you away. Bartender knows my poison now. Same seat every Friday night. Your memory won't allow me to set this bottle right. Whiskey burns, but not like you. Nothing hurts the way you do. Whiskey on the ribs, taste won't fade away. Burns like hell, but I drank it anyway. Every drop reminds me what I lost that day. Whiskey on the ribs, I wish you would've stayed. Damn this bottle, but I'll pour another just the same. But I'll pour another just the same. Still taste you on this bottle rim. 3 months gone, but you're still here. And then watching the wall where the old thing used to hang, counting cracks in the ceiling, listening to nothing at all. Dust settles slowly on surfaces you used to touch, while I'm waiting for something that it ain't gonna come. These satellites ain't singing anymore. No buzzing, ringing, and begging like before. Just empty air and endless quiet time. Since you stopped calling, stopped crossing those lines, these silent lines don't reach me anymore. Remember when we'd ramble through the late night hours? Your voice would fill this hollow house with light. Now every room echoes with what we used to say, and I'm talking to myself most every night. I keep shaking, keep hoping, heart still open, always hoping. These silent lines ain't singing anymore. No buzzing, ringing, begging like before. Just empty air and endless quiet time. Since you stopped calling, stopped crossing those lines, these silent lines don't reach me anymore. Maybe I should move along, pack up all this pain, but I'm still here believing that you'll call again. Faithful to a memory that's fading every day, while silence stretches on and on. So I sit in this stillness, staring at the space where promises were spoken, where love lived and breathed. Now there's nothing but quiet where your voice used to be, and I'm learning what lonely really means. These silent lines ain't singing anymore. No buzzing, ringing, and begging like before. Just empty air and endless quiet time. Since you stopped calling, stopped crossing those lines, these silent lines don't reach me anymore. Don't reach me anymore. Don't reach me anymore. Been watching the wall where that old thing used to hang, counting cracks in the ceiling, Sunday rolls around again. Same old table, same old chairs. I count the plates like I always do, but there's always one that stares back at me with nothing, just sitting there. Empty chair at the table where we used to share all our stories, all our pain. Now it's just an empty chair. Empty chair. Wish you still were sitting there. Empty chair, empty chair, empty chair. Mama sets your place each time, says it's what you want her to. Pass the biscuits down the line, but they all just make it through without stopping where they should, like they always used to. Empty chair at the table where we used to share all our stories, all our pain. Now it's just an empty chair. Empty chair. Wish you still were sitting there. Empty chair, empty chair, empty chair. I hear your voice in every prayer, feel you in the sunny air. But when I look across the way, it's just that empty chair. Holidays are harsh now, when the family gathers round. We all pretend it's just the same, but we know you can't be found at the table where you sat without making any sound. Empty chair at the table where we used to share all our stories, all our pain. Now it's just an empty chair. Empty chair, empty chair. Wish you still were sitting there. Empty chair, empty chair, empty chair, empty chair, empty chair, empty chair, empty chair. "6:30 comes too early again. The pot's still warm from yesterday. These hands don't shake like, but they remember anyway. These hands don't shake like they used to, but they remember anyway. In the quiet of the morning light, when the world ain't watching close, I'm learning how to be alright with the things that hurt the most. One sip, one breath, one step at a time, till I find my way back home. The mark above my left elbow tells a story I won't say. Some wounds heal up clean and simple, others never fade away. This bed feels twice as wide now since you took your half and left. But I'm getting used to spreading out in all this empty space. In the quiet of the morning light, when the world ain't watching close, I'm learning how to be alright with the things that hurt the most. One sip, one breath, one step at a time, till I find my way back home. The pieces that you thought were theirs turn out to be okay. I pour a fresh cup every sunrise, let the old one go to waste. Some things are meant for letting go, some things are meant to stay. In the quiet of the morning light, when the world ain't watching close, I'm learning how to be alright with the things that hurt the most. One sip, one breath, one step at a time, till I find my way back home. "6:30 comes too early again, but I'm ready for the day." Miles roll by like years I've lost. Windows down, don't count the cost. Radio static fills the space where silence meets your saving grace. These headlights cut through midnight doubt. Lord, can you hear what I'm about? Highway prayers on empty roads, talking to you while the engine rolls. Stars above know what I need when I'm running on faith and gasoline. Oh, highway prayers. Oh, you're always there. La da da, la da da. On these roads I call your name. La da da, la da da. Nothing ever stays the same. Dashboard Jesus cracked and worn reminds me why I was reborn. Every mile marker's like a verse in this book of blessed and cursed. Truck stop, coffee, parking lot, finding you where there's God. Highway prayers on empty roads, talking to you while the engine rolls. Stars above know what I need when I'm running on faith and gasoline. Oh, highway prayers. Oh, you're always there. When the world gets too heavy to hold, and my story's already been told, I drive until I remember why painted hope across this sky. Mile, I'm searching truth in the rearview mirror. Exit signs blur, but your voice comes clear but machine. But I can't even with nothing but that's falling stars. I'm learning that healing don't come from afar. It starts in the quiet between the white lines where my broken heart finally aligns with the rhythm of grace, with the pulse of your love. Reminded you're still watching from above, so I keep on driving, keep on believing that these empty highways really achieving something bigger than just getting me home, teaching me I was never really alone. Highway prayers on empty roads, talking to you while the engine rolls. Stars above know what I need when I'm running on faith and gasoline. Oh, highway prayers. Oh, you're always there. La da da da, la da da. On these roads I call your name. La da da da, la da da. Highway prayers remain. These wheels keep turning, heart keeps learning. Your love's the fuel that keeps me burning. Oh, highway prayers. Found you in the closet Tuesday afternoon, hanging there forgotten in my empty room. Cotton worn and faded, still remembers you. Why'd I keep you waiting? What was I afraid to do? Can you smell the roses still there on my chest? Can you feel the moment when she laid her head to rest? Every thread's a memory, every stitch a prayer. Why does love keep haunting things that shouldn't care? Sleeves that held her laughter, collar kissed her neck. 3 months since I lost her, what did I expect? Washing won't remove you, time won't make you fade. Some things live forever in the choices that we made. Can you smell the roses still there on my chest? Can you feel the moment when she laid her head to rest? Every thread's a memory, every stitch a prayer. Why does love keep haunting things that shouldn't care? Quiet house around me echoes what we were. Every room's a question, every door's a blur. Should I wash away the last of what remains? Should I fold you up and put you back again? But I can't let go of how she used to be, when she wore my heart the way she wore me. Can you smell the roses still there on my chest? Can you feel the moment when she laid her head to rest? Every thread's a memory, every stitch a prayer. Why does love keep haunting things that shouldn't care? Found you in the closet Tuesday afternoon, still remembering her in my empty room. Another highway, another night, pulling somewhere, turn off the light. Room 23, same as before. Faded carpet, creaky floor. Rain keeps falling on the glass. Count the hours till dawn will pass. Got that good book in the drawer, never touched it. What's it for? All these questions in my head, silent prayers from this bed. Television talking to itself. Pack of matches on the shelf. Smoke curls upward through the air, like the words I'll never share. Got that good book in the drawer, never touched it. What's it for? All these questions in my head, silent prayers from this bed. Checking counter, fluorescent buzzing overhead. Clerk barely looks up from whatever he just read. Keys got a plastic tag with numbers wearing thin. Another stranger passing through this place I'm sleeping in. Pillow smells like someone else's broken dreams and doubt. Windows rattling from the trucks that never figure out which exit takes them somewhere better than they were. While I'm hung against the tiles and trying not to stir. Ghosts that follow highways when you're driving all alone. Every mile marker reminding you how far you are from home. But maybe home ain't what you left, and maybe what you seek is in that leather binding that you're still too proud to peek. Morning comes like it always does. Coffee tastes the way it was. Pack my things, hit the road. Carry on this heavy load. Got that good book in the drawer. Never touched it. What's it for? All these questions in my head. Silent prayers from this bed. Another highway, another night. Maybe someday I'll see the light. Quarter past 2 in this nowhere place. Form on a table, familiar space. Half a cup gone cold beside my hand. Same old story, different promised land. These roadside diner blues got me talking to you, darling, like you're still here listening to my worn out confession. These roadside diner blues. Waitress named Pearl, she knows my name. Been pouring refills through my shame. Pie case spinning slow behind the glass. Wondering how long this feeling's gonna last. These roadside diner blues got me talking to you, darling, like you're still here listening to my worn out confession. These roadside diner blues. Red vinyl cracking, clock you ticking, highway humming past. Nothing built to last. Told Pearl about the job I lost last spring, about the mess I made of everything. She just nods and fills my cup again. Some wounds don't heal, they just pretend. These roadside diner blues got me talking to you, darling, like you're still here listening to my worn out confessions. These roadside diner blues. 2:45, still sitting here talking to ghosts and borrowed beer. These roadside diner blues. lights cut through summer heat, and down these roads I know by heart, gravel spit beneath my feet. Same old town, same old start. Every turn's a memory, every mile's a maybe night. Windows down, just you and me, and the plans that time forgot. Under that gravel dust moon, we were dreaming too soon, talking about leaving this place, finding fortune and grace. Ooh, but the stars keep on watching from the same patch of sky, while we're still here wishing for a reason to fly. Gravel dust moon. The radio's playing something slow, a battle of the got away. How these back roads always know what we're too afraid to say. Your hand resting on my knee, highway stretching endlessly. Wonder what we're gonna be when we're finally free. Under that gravel dust moon, we were dreaming too soon, talking about leaving this place, finding fortune and grace. Ooh, but the stars keep on watching from the same patch of sky, while we're still here wishing for a reason to fly. Gravel dust moon. Maybe home ain't where you're born, maybe it's where love takes hold. In the quiet before dawn, the truth gets told. Under that gravel dust moon, we were dreaming too soon. Now I'm driving alone on these roads that we've known. Ooh, and the stars keep on watching from the same patch of sky, while I'm still here wishing you were here by my side. Gravel dust moon. Dust moon. Pages torn and stained with sin, pages torn and stained with sin. Devil's been my closest friend again. Empty bottles line the floor, empty bottles by the door. Same mistakes I made before. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash away what I've done. There's a chapel calls my name, there's a chapel calls my name, but I'm still dancing with this shame. Scars that tell of where I've been, scars that tell of where I've been, fighting battles I can't win, can't win. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash away what I've done. Sunrise breaks on all my sins. Sunrise breaks on all my sins. Wonder if redemption ever begins. Dust settles on my broken prayer. Dust settles everywhere. God, are you even there? Even there? Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the real life. These pages know my darkest hour. These pages know my shame. The baby face has got the power. Call me by my name. Pages torn, but still they speak. Pages torn, but still they speak. Mercy for the lost and weak. The bottle's empty, prayers begun. The bottle's empty, prayers begun. Can't wash away, but maybe forgiveness comes. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey from these holy words. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the whiskey. But maybe grace can wash me clean. Can't wash the whiskey. Can't wash the whiskey. Maybe grace can wash me clean. Paper's cracked and curled at the edges now. Wind's been blowing my face away. Rode into this dusty town with thunder in my chest. My name was carved in wanted wood from here to Arkansas. Now the ink runs thin on courthouse walls where my picture used to be. And I'm counting down the hours like a man who's lost his way. 'Cause wanted posters fade like everything else. Time steals the fear right out of my name. Used to be the devil they couldn't catch. Now I'm just another ghost riding through the rain. Wanted posters fade. Wanted posters fade. Sheriff's got new troubles now, fresh blood to chase around. Mileage is turning yellow in this God-forsaken ground. Every sunrise feels like borrowing time I ain't supposed to have. While the law moves on to younger guns, and I'm left counting what I'll lack. 'Cause wanted posters free like everything else. Time steals the fear right out of my name. Used to be the devil they couldn't catch. Now I'm just another ghost riding through the rain. Wanted posters fade. Wanted posters fade. Ahogué por este desierto como el viento del sur. Mi nombre a fuego en labios de la gente del lugar. Ahora soy sombra que se esconde del sol que va a morir. El tiempo borra mi historia, no me pueden seguir. There's a reckoning coming with the setting sun. When a man looks back at all the things he's done. These hands that held lightning, now they're shaking tired. And all my burning bridges look like dying fire. 'Cause wanted posters fade like everything else. Time still the fear right out of my name. Used to be the devil they couldn't catch. Now I'm just another ghost riding through the rain. Walking. Paper's cracked and curled at the edges now. Guess it's time to ride away. sun goes down through these empty, dusty towns. Gun nettle cold against my side, in the dark is where I hide. I'm the midnight gunslinger, death's my dancing partner. The empty bottle by my bed, old scars mark the paths I've bled. Highway stretches long and black, no law here hold me back. I'm a midnight gunslinger, death's my dancing partner. Cuts through my weathered coat, every man knows my pose. When the moon lights up the street, that's when trouble and I meet. I'm the midnight gunslinger, death's my dancing partner. Quick draw faster than their eyes under these forsaken skies. Some men pray before they sleep, I just count the souls I keep. I'm the midnight gunslinger, death's my dancing partner. Morning comes, but I'll be gone, left behind what I've done wrong. Till the next town calls my name, I'll be riding through the pain. I'm the midnight gunslinger, that's my dancing partner. I'm the midnight gunslinger, that's my dancing partner. Been talking to this bottle frame since midnight came around. Your amber truth keeps pouring out while I keep breaking down. Every sip's a memory, the choice has gone too wrong. This bar stool knows my story better than I know this song. So tell me, whiskey bottle, Tombstone, will you mark where I fell down? All these empty years behind me in this God-forsaken town. Oh, will you write my name in sorrow when there's no more left to drown? Highway brought me nowhere fast, just dust and busted dreams. Now I'm counting all the reasons why nothing's what it seems. Your glass reflects a stranger's face, lines deeper than before. Wonder if you'll still be listening when I can't take no more. So tell me, whiskey bottle, tombstone, will you mark where I fell down? All these empty years behind me in this God-forsaken town. Oh, will you write my name in salt? There's no more left to drink. Used to think tomorrow might wash away the pain. I see the only truth is we're both going down the drain. La la la. Here's to all the bridges burned and roads I'll never take, to every heart I left behind for whiskey's bitter sake. When they find me in the morning, don't you shed no tears for me. Just know I found my peace at last in liquid misery. So tell me, whiskey bottle, tombstone, did you mark where I fell down? All these empty years behind me in this God-forsaken town. Oh, oh, my name's Saul. There's no more left to drink. Been talking to this bottle friend, now silence fills the room. Guess you got your answer, boy, about who's gonna meet their doom.
Jake's been riding hard since dawn broke clean down them backwood trails where the law ain't seen. They took his daddy's ranch with papers and lies. Now there's fire burning deep behind his eyes. Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood and dust. There's blood and dust on these heroes, where justice comes with a heavy load. Blood and dust, blood and dust. When the system fails you, who can you trust? Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood and dust. Banker Johnson sits in his tower high, while good folks starve and the children cry. But tonight when the moon hangs low and bright, Jake's gonna settle this with fists not mine. Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood and dust. There's blood and dust on these heroes, where justice comes with a heavy load. Blood and dust, blood and dust. When the system fails you, who can you trust? Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood. En la noche oscura el viento susurra de hombres valientes que luchan sin prisa. La tierra sagrada no se puede vender. Jake lo sabe bien, tiene que vencer. Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood and dust. Scars on his knuckles tell the whole damn tale of fights he's won and times he's failed. But this one matters more than all the rest, 'cause a man's gotta stand when it's put to the test. Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood and dust. There's blood and dust on these heroes, where justice comes with a heavy load. Blood and dust, blood and dust. When the system fails you, who can you trust? Blood and dust, blood and dust, blood. Morning comes and the deed is done. Johnson's gone, but the fight ain't won. There's always another snake in the grass, but Jake keeps riding first to last. Putting